Hi everyone, welcome to another LJHA community update. So the topic of this video is unreasonable or abusive behaviour against staff and their representatives. This is a new policy that we have just published. We wanted to tell you a little bit about this because it's quite a serious topic for residents and staff as well. So we take a zero tolerance approach to abuse of any nature towards our staff and our contractors and any representatives with whom we work. We're always happy to listen to, acknowledge or investigate something that a resident is unhappy about. But this doesn't mean that staff, contractors or others working on our behalf should tolerate abusive behaviour from a resident. What we want to do is to establish a working environment where the exposure of staff and our contractors to unnecessary stress, fear or harm is managed. Now, what do we mean by abusive or unacceptable behaviour? So these are some of the examples. Verbal abuse or harassment that creates anxiety, fear or intimidation. Physical abuse or harassment, including touching, pushing, striking, stalking, or any unwanted intrusion into personal space, reasonable space, of a member of staff or contractor. Behaviour that makes someone upset, scared, humiliated, or offended. Comments made in a loud, harsh or threatening tone of voice. Inappropriate language towards staff, particularly those which might be related to somebody's race, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, gender. Threatening or abusive emails or social media messages, and deliberately ignoring someone. We take this extremely seriously. And this is how we will deal with it. So what we will do is a staff member might terminate a telephone conversation, leave a meeting, leave a property, or not issue a response to an email or social media message. If a resident is persistently abusive towards a member of staff or contractors, some of the things we might do include contact the resident to explain why behaviour is abusive or unacceptable, apply restrictions to contact between the resident and LJHA. We might decide to treat that behaviour as a breach of someone's tenancy agreement. We might impose restrictions on someone, such as refusing to have contact from the resident except from a third party acting on someone's behalf. We may refuse to accept communications in certain forms. We might ban the resident from accessing any of our offices except by appointment. We might restrict telephone calls, particular days, times, or even length. We might ban somebody or restrict somebody from our social media sites. Or it might be that we decide we'll only visit a property with somebody else. Now, if you have any questions on this, please contact us in the office. This is something which is serious and is intended to protect staff, contractors and residents. Thank you, everyone.